Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I am going to show you how we can bind the radio button and the drop down. If you are new to my channel, you can go back to the previous video where I have shown how we can design the form with the help of control in the UiPath apps. Just to save some time, I have already provided the proper naming convention for each and every control. So please provide a proper naming convention for each and every control because this is important. When you will submit the data of this form to the queues or to the data services, then these names will going to be helpful in that case. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to create two variables in the app variable panel. First one, you can give it as a list option and another is list status. Now let me edit this to show you what is the type you have to select. So you have to select the type list source of text. So you have to click on the plus sign, then you have to provide the variable name and you have to select the list source and the type. So I have already created two variables with the same type, so you can go ahead and create these two variables. Now once you have created list option and list status, then you have to bind these list options to the radio button. So in the list source, I have bind the list option, and in the status I'm going to bind the lst list status. Now the question arises, I have bind the variables to the controls, but from where I will going to get the values? So when you go to the main page where you see this thunder icon present, that means I have created event for this main page. Now let's see what event I have created. So for you it might be coming as add event, but for me it is coming as edit rule because I have already created the event. So let me edit this event. So what you have to do here, you have to use a set value. So you can click on the plus sign and then set value, and here you can pass the first list, which is list options, and in the value you have to pass the syntax that I'm going to show you. So I have already assigned the value to the list option and list status. Now let me show you the syntax of this. So for list options, I am assigning the yes and no. I am assigning an yes and no to this list option. Similar way for list status, I am assigning pending and assigned value. We can call it as a static binding because we have just hard coded these values here itself. So if anytime you want to do any changes, you have to come back to the code and you have to add a certain value here itself. Now let's see what will be the result after preview. Okay, so you can see here the radio button is bind with yes and no value, and the status is bind with pending and assigned value, which is perfect. Now let me change this status and bind the value to this status dynamically from the choice set. Now from where I will find that choice set? So let's go to the data services. Let me close this for now. Now when you see this entities page, what you have to do, just remove this entities from here and just write down choice sets here. Okay, when you write down the choice sets here, you will see a page for choice set is opened where you can click on add choice set and then write the display name. I will write down as status set, and then I'm going to provide the display name value, which is pending. another is assigned, third is success, and then I'm going to click on the save button. Now you just copy this display name from here. So the display name is status set. What I'm going to do, let's go to the status, general, and let's remove this part. Instead of that, what I'm going to write, I'm going to write get choice set, and in the bracket I'm going to put the name of the choice. So my choice set is status set here. Okay. Now in the column you have to specify the value name. Now why I'm giving name here, if you go to the services, you see the column name. A status set is basically the part of this column, so we are writing this name here. Let's save it and then click on the preview button. So whenever you are referring the choice set that you have created, the column name will be a name itself there. Now let's see in the status what values are coming. So now we can see assigned, pending, and success is coming. Let me add one more value here. Now let me provide the status as new, and let me refresh this app. Now you can see the new option is added here. Now this drop down status is getting a value dynamically. Now for the status we don't need to go and change the code. Instead of that, we can directly add value to the choice set. Thanks for watching my video. Have a great day.